Okay, Kinematics D video, which is going to discuss relative velocity. Now, my previous videos have discussed speed, velocity, distance displacement, and acceleration. And now we're going to be moving on to a different concept such as relative velocity. So relative velocity is a term we use when we want to compare the velocity of one object with another. When comparing velocities, because they are vector quantities, we need to take the direction into account. Now let's have a look here at the question, which will help you understand this concept a lot better. So vector x is 12 to the right, and vector y is 8 newtons to the left, and vector z is 17 newtons towards the left. So what are the following combinations when you add x and y minus z? Y minus z plus x, y minus x plus so on. So let's have a look at those 5 different questions with working out. So if anything's moving on the right of a number plane, then we're going to give it a positive value, and anything on the left, we're going to give a negative value. So using basic maths in brackets in a calculator, we can work out the following answers. So for the first one, x plus y minus z, you do 12 plus brackets negative 8 close brackets minus brackets minus 17 close brackets, and you'll get a positive 21 as your answer, which just denotes the answer is 21 towards the right. Now for the next one, x minus y minus z, you have 12 minus brackets minus 8 close brackets minus brackets minus 17 close brackets, and you'll get positive 37 to the right. Now for the following questions, the next 3, see if you can answer it by yourself, and I'll put the video or the answer in a few seconds. Now you should have got positive 21 to the right for y minus z plus x, so the third one. Now for the fourth one, which is z minus x plus y, you should get minus 37 to the left. And for the last one, z minus y plus x, you should get 3 to the right. And I've got the working out as shown. Now let's have a look at another question that has come up in my workbooks. So car A is traveling south at 60 meters per second, and car B is traveling north at 30 meters per second. Calculate the velocity of A relative to B and B relative to A. So let's have a look here at this question. So the best way to do this is if you draw a vector diagram. So you've got car A traveling south at 60 meters per second, and then you've got car B is traveling north at 30 meters per second. Okay, so you should see there is a difference there of 90 meters per second. But what about the directions? So car A relative to B is 90 meters per second south. So if you're standing at B, what is A doing compared to you? And it's going at 90 meters per second south. Now, if you're standing at A, what is B doing relative to you? It's going at 90 meters per second north. So in the second part of that question where it says relative to B or relative to A, that's if you're standing in that position. Okay, so put yourself in that position and what is the first letter doing in each of those cases.